Hi everyone, and welcome back to my second Disney deep dive video. Today's video is on Grammy, Emmy, and Tony Award winner Lin-Manuel Miranda. Best known as the creator of Hamilton, Lin-Manuel Miranda's involvement with the Disney company has been quite revolutionary. He's received several honors throughout his career, including presidential honors, and he's paved the way for diverse and inclusive storytelling through his music. So without further ado, let's just jump right in. Lin-Manuel Miranda was born January 16th in 1980. He's of Puerto Rican descent, and he grew up in a Hispanic neighborhood in Manhattan. His father was a political consultant, and his mother was a psychologist. His childhood home was filled with sounds of salsa and hip hop and show tunes, and his family's very musical in general. The first show he saw on Broadway was Les Miserables when he was 7 years old, and it had a profound effect on him, causing him to want to continue theater throughout his young adulthood. When he got to high school, he auditioned for the play Pirates of Penzance. That was the first play he was in. He slowly became a staple of his theater department, while also becoming a proficient rapper and learning several instruments. Miranda went on to go study theater at Wesleyan University, and that's where he drafted his first musical, known as In the Heights. In the Heights was Lin-Manuel Miranda's first shot at fame. While at Wesleyan, he developed the show over and over again until the show became what it is today. And it follows young people coming of age set to a Latin and hip hop inspired soundtrack. Lin-Manuel Miranda loosely based it on his own life. And when it hit Broadway, it was like nothing that had ever been seen before. Upon its release, it was a smash, and it won 3 Tony Awards that year, including Best Musical. And as some of you may know, the film version came out in 2021. Then Miranda's second project, which really brought him to fame, was Hamilton. And Lin-Manuel Miranda actually read a biography on Alexander Hamilton, which caused him to want to write this piece because he saw the quintessential American story in Hamilton's life. The show originally hit theaters in January 2015 off Broadway. It took from 2009 to 2015 to fully develop, and it was hugely successful, garnering an early move to Broadway. In 2016, Hamilton received an unprecedented 16 Tony nominations and won 11 of those Tonys. This really catapulted Miranda into the stratosphere of fame and made him a household name, and caught the attention of Disney for their newest movie at the time, which was Moana. But Lin-Manuel Miranda, in addition to being a composer, is also a really great actor and singer. So Lin-Manuel Miranda's involvement with the company actually starts a little bit earlier than one might think. So his first shot with Disney was in The Odd Life of Timothy Green, where he played Reggie. Then in 2015, he was asked by J.J. Abrams to write 2 songs for the Star Wars movie Force Awakens. Then in between 2015 and 2016, Lin-Manuel Miranda really blew up, and that's when Disney called him in to write Moana's soundtrack, and he garnered his first Oscar nomination through this movie. Then in 2017, he voiced the character Fenton Crackshell in DuckTales. Then in 2018, he starred alongside with Emily Blunt in Mary Poppins Returns. In 2020, a film version of Hamilton was released on Disney+. And then in 2021, Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote the score to Encanto and got his second Oscar nomination for the song Dos Oruguitas. Then in 2023, which is coming up, he'll be playing Chef Lewis alongside with Halle Bailey as Ariel. And the score is actually going to be rewritten with him and Alan Menken, in addition to the previous songs from the old movie in the 1980s. So Lin-Manuel Miranda has had a huge impact and has left a big legacy with the Disney company. And one of the most important reasons why he's left such a big impact is because he's a proud supporter of diversity in the arts. He brings his passion to the Disney studio, and he makes waves throughout the entertainment world. And he gives people of color voices through his music. He's the perfect combination of an artist and an activist, and he has made such a big difference in the Disney company through his involvement and his storytelling through music. Here are some of the characters that he has brought to life through his music, and he's really making such a difference for people of color. So why did I choose to talk about Lin-Manuel Miranda? Well, he's a personal hero of mine. He uses his success for good, and like I said, he gives actors of color new and exciting opportunities. And he also works for several charities and raises money for them, including the Hurricane Maria Relief Fund. Over the summer, my boyfriend and I actually ran into him in a bowling alley. It was very random, but he was so nice and so genuine, and it was like a dream come true for me. He also has a incredible ability to blend different styles of music together so well, and especially different cultural sounds, which is really important for bringing his storytelling to life. Disney has only amplified his platform, unlike Phil Collins in the last video, and they as a company have benefited greatly from his artistry, and they're bringing stories to life that weren't previously told by Disney. So thank you all for listening, and I hope you enjoyed and learned a little bit more about Lin-Manuel Miranda.